playing bass is pretty easy. La-dee-da-da. Studio musicians did not get credits. If the teenagers that we sold to took one look at us, I don't think the record companies could sell those records saying that, well, this is the group that sung on them, but they didn't play on them. We had people as old as your parents that played on the records. Would you buy that record? I don't think so.
Beach Boys, right.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. Good vibrations.
By the time I was 14, I was out there playing gigs. It was kind of fun because all of a sudden I started to play music and it made me feel good. Blue skies, ba-doo-ba-dee-ba. You know, we played chords. It wasn't rock and roll, see. I was just kind of a lonely kid, you know, and all I had to do was to play music, and they threw money at me, so I could afford to take care of my mother and myself. What are you guys doing, huh? By playing bass, I thought, well, I'm carrying in 4 or 5 different, guitars now. If I just play bass, it's only one instrument to carry in. The first part of The Beat Goes On was like this. When I'm cutting a record, I'm hearing everything that's going on. And I fit the bass line as a framework around the records. You had a 1-chord tune, and you knew that that wasn't going to make it. So about the 3rd line I came up with was, and the beat goes on. All of a sudden it came together, you know. So I thought,
Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee.
And that's when I noticed, you know, with that beat goes on line, how important the bass line was, you know, that kind of thing. Did a ton of TV shows, MASH, Hawaii Five-0. What happened was that the movies were dying by the time that the TV got going, see? But then they started to add the rock and roll and the soul music to movies. I'm the only bass player that I could cut those parts and make up parts too. They had a film called Duo. They had me do this. The truck gears, I guess, you know, so I'm doing this for hours, you know. I tell people, don't laugh. I got paid a lot more doing that than... People say, well, you're a woman in the studios. Wasn't it hard? And I say, no, I knew that women were out there playing. You know, you heard about this woman playing with that band. There were women that did work with the men, you know, so I never thought of myself as a woman. I mean, I thought that I had to play the guitar and then I had to play the bass. A note doesn't have sex to it, you know. You either play it good or you don't play it good. So some people can't handle that, you know, especially some men, you know, because they can't, they want to think that it was a man that played the bass because of the sexual thing. But when you hear somebody with balls, that's me.